Well, we're here at last. Thank goodness for that. After more music problems, I think when this expires, I'm just going to go back to Amazon Music. I think because it's easier.
Nice.
So you've all read the podcast, yeah, Rob?
Yeah, I did read the
blog.
podcast.
You
I
read
did.
read the blog, listened to the podcast,
There we go.
which was difficult with all the music cutting in and out, and you spent a couple of days travelling north. First, you spent a good night in a very sheltered space, and then with a lovely campsite. And one of you fell out of a tree. And Jordan was very aware that there are no eggs at this time of the year because it's autumn. But of course, Fabius is a country boy. Sorry, he's a city boy. He doesn't know that.
Exactly.
Keep going north. You met some big trailers going south with lots of wood, and you entered into the starting of the forest. You had an altercation with a number of arachnids, and Womble was fantastic with his ability to keep them at bay. The use of light was inspirational, but some of you decided to just jump outside of the shelter of the light and got attacked a few times. And Roach, poor Roach, was paralysed by the spiders. Bazir was distraught. But Dak, using his druidic powers, managed to get the horse back to life again. You moved forward, moved on. You got a couple of ampules of poison that you wished to get for Gilmore, but you need to get quite a few more. You kept going north. There was a storm and it was dark, and you made an early camp. During the night, the storm left you. The night became very still. In the middle of the night, Jordan heard chittering and what sounded like wings, which were intermittent. And in the last watch, Dak heard the same, but then he went very quiet, and he didn't see anything. But Roach was whinnying and quite agitated, and so as a druid does, Dak turns to Roach and asks him what was wrong. At which point Roach says, "Get it off me!" And you heard that, and Dak saw that the other party members there were moaning as well. Dak, could you make a perception roll for me, please?
Sure. That is 18.
18. Okay. 18. You see on Roach, on each of the sleeping people, you see what looks like a small rag. Can you just make a nature roll for me, please?
Sure. That one. 22.
22. 22. Well, you know what these are. These are small bird-like creatures which are nocturnal and have descended on you and are feeding off the troops. Can you all roll for initiative?
Hey.
First roll of the night.
Numbers, things, and stuff. Oh,
Mine was crap.
So let's go for initiative.
I've got to crank the volume up to 100. Put the Doom soundtrack on.
So, Dak, what have you got?
7.02.
I have to reset that.
My God, you better hope they don't roll a 20.3.
So, so let's try and do this. So, Dak,
Yep.
can you actually Can you actually do this yourself? If you press that, can you actually do put your own initiative in? Don't think you can. So, what did you get?
7.02.
7.02. Okay. Who's next? Jordan, what did you get?
26.07.
Roughly.
It's not
What
even
is with the maths on it? Have you seen the maths? If you hover over it, it's like 1d20 plus some crazy maths in there.
It's to add a small amount to each
So
roll.
what was it? 26, yeah?
Yeah, 26.
Is that,
just
even possible for you, Jordan?
Just so everyone knows, the initiative button you put in there, your initiative modifier, so +2 in my case.
Oh, right.
See, for me, it's plus
So,
7.
Dak, what did you get?
So I got 7.02.
7. Okay. Fabius, you've done. Okay, Fabius is in.
18.
Yeah. Who's next?
I still don't understand how the hell it's working that out.
Yeah, Ross, how did you get the number in there?
Press the initiative button.
So I press the initiative button. I do
And then you've just put in. What's your dexterity modifier?
It's 1.
So just type in 1 and press return.
Yeah, that's done.
So you've got that yellow number down in the text box there.
So you rolled a 19 plus your 1 plus a small percentage to do away with people having the same number.
Well, yours hasn't gone in.
Yeah, so I don't understand how it's going in the turn order box.
For me, I clicked on the actual 0 and it came with a box I could then modify and I had to type it in myself into that turn order box.
That's what I had. So I clicked initiative. It brought up a box with initiative, and I just put +4 in.
Yeah, so no, I've done that. Yeah, I put that in. Let's try it again. Perhaps it's because I didn't put a plus in. No, it doesn't want to go in for me.
Okay, I'll do it for you. So what did you get?
My original one was 9.
9. And Baz.
14.99.
There you go. Now that I was added to the list, I could edit it myself.
Okay, so we have to be in the list first, and then...
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
Okay, do yours now, Baz. Do the initiative thing.
Hey!
I've
Oh
edited
yeah,
it.
there we go. I have to click you and put add turn, and then you can do it yourself.
Wicked.
There we go. Fantastic. Okay. Can I just do mine as well?
Just as a side note, on the roll 20, I can only see myself. I can't see anyone else.
I had that a minute ago, and then it fixed itself. I don't know what happened.
I currently have that as well. Rob, just me.
I can see everyone.
Yeah, I can now, but it was the way they've just described it for a little while.
Right. Okay. So. So Jordan. You are asleep.
Yay!
Okay.
Enjoying
At
my
the
slumber.
moment, you are asleep, and you are not waking up, but you are groaning in your sleep. You all took 5 damage last go.
Yep.
Okay, so that is what's happening this time.
Another 5.
No, that was from this.
Oh,
Okay.
sorry.
There we go. And Roach takes 5 damage as well. Woo.
No.
And Dak, what's your armor class?
13.
13. Let's move that over there. 13. Oh, natural 20. Okay. So as you turn round, this little bird thing with a long beak, double sets of wings. It sounds like a mosquito. Its wings are beating so fast. This thing is small. It's only about a maximum of a foot wide. It jumps onto your face and sticks its long beak, proboscis thing, into your neck.
Oh, it's a face hugger.
It's a face hugger. Doing 2, 6, 9 damage.
Oof. Can I hellish rebuke that?
You can hellish rebuke that.
I will do that then.
What do I need to do?
A dexterity saving throw beating 11.
So this thing jumps onto your face. You curse it under your breath using infernal language, and this thing just turns into an ice cube, falls onto the floor, and just shatters into 1,000 pieces.
Alrighty then. Fixed it.
Good work.
You see a swarm of them coming down.
Didn't fix it well enough.
Oh my god!
Why has that stopped? Oh, it's oh no. Battle Bards is playing up again.
Oh no.
Okay, so Dak, there's another 2 that come and attack you.
Yes.
Okay, there are the rest of them. There's a cloud of these floating around you. Can any of you see them?
Yes.
Okay. Could one of you please roll a 6-sided dice for me?
Got it.
Did you say not it? I thought you said got it.
No, I said not it.
Okay, right. I'm
Oh.
rolling it. I'm rolling it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
2.
misheard that.
That's a 2.
2. Okay, so one of these little bird mosquito things is flying towards you, suddenly gets caught up in a dangling web and gets wrapped up and starts to struggle. Okay. Dak, 2 more attacks against you.
Okay.
Okay, so one is a 10 and one is a 13.
The 13 hits, the 10 doesn't.
The 13 hits. So
Yes.
so 2 plus 5 damage to you.
Okay.
So one that hits you jumps onto your back and sticks its long proboscis into your back and starts drinking. The other one you've parried away with your sickle. Okay. Whose go is it now? Fabius, you're asleep. So you
I'm
can
asleep.
hold. I'm going to let you hold your actions until something happens.
Okay.
Womble, you're asleep. Dak,
Oh, me again.
you again.
So I am going to. Yeah, that makes sense. I will use my cantrip, Thunderclap.
Good idea.
Okay. So what does that do?
Create a burst of thunderous sound that can be heard up to 100 feet away. Each creature within range other than you must succeed on a Constitution saving throw or take 1d6 thunder damage.
So is that a square?
Area of, so 5 feet from me, essentially.
Okay. So there was 2 in that square in front of you.
Okay, so yep, be them then.
Okay. Okay. There is an almighty crash of thunder coming out of here. Everybody is jolted awake. Okay. So everybody's jolted awake. So they'll be able to go next round. Yeah.
Righty ho.
Okay. But jolted awake. That was very loud. That's one way of getting everybody's attention.
Yeah, I thought that might work.
So what do we need to do for Thunderclap? What's the play?
So they need to do a con save and beat a 12.
Con save. Okay, there's 2 in front of you. 13 and a 7. Okay.
So 13's fine. The 7 takes 1d6.
Okay.
That's a 1.
Okay, and is it pushed away?
Doesn't say it is.
Okay. So one of them takes 1. The one that's on you gets pushed away. The other one, does it take any damage at all?
Not if it succeeds, no.
No. Okay. So the other one is still hovering around you, trying to get to you, but the other one is being pushed off.
Cool.
Okay. Okay. So Jordan, you are awake. You're jolted awake.
Yes.
You sit up, and on you, on your chest, you see this nightmarish figure, which is sticking its long beak into your shoulder, and you hear it going.
Well, I'm going to poke it with the sharp end of my sword.
Okay. So you got your sword next to you. So you
Yeah.
poke it. Try and poke it.
Roll for poke.
That didn't go well.
Roll for poke.
Sorry.
+2.
Well, 5.
So you
It's
try
gonna
and poke
miss.
it. You try and poke it, and you miss, and it just slides out the way and carries on drinking. Okay. They come in now.
Can I try
this
and get up
Sorry,
as well? Can I try and get up as
you
well?
can get up. Yep.
I'll try and get up in the hope that might dislodge it on next turn.
Okay, it's still stuck on you.
Yay.
Okay, so this one comes down to Roach. This one comes down to Bazir. This one comes down to Fabius. This one comes down to Jordan. This one comes down to Womble. This one is stuck, and these three are attacking you. I'm going to the one that's dead. I'm going to take off if that's okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so against the horse, against Roach.
Yep.
First of all, it just takes 4 damage.
Yep.
And then you can see this bird creature pulls away and flies off.
Ooh.
Okay. The one behind rolls to hit Roach and gets a 13.
Hit.
That's a hit. And that does 7 damage on Roach.
Okay.
Okay. Jordan, 2 attacks on you. You are now standing up, so they don't have advantage.
That's probably going to make much of a difference.
One of them's in you is already attached to you.
Yep.
And that one takes another 5 points of damage off you, and then
Okay.
detaches itself and flies away.
Right.
You going to do anything with it?
Uh,
It looks full and sated. You can see as it flies off, it's got this great big red glow and bulging underbelly.
unlikely it's going to come back.
Okay. There's another
I'll
one
get it.
on you. It's attacking you.
Yay.
And it gets put off by the flames next to you and gets confused with a natural one. Okay. Bazir.
Hurt yourself in the confusion.
Yes. Have we recovered health or anything like that from this rest yet?
Not yet, you haven't, but you did do a short rest beforehand.
Okay. So how does hit dice work with a horse? Because currently, if nothing's happened, he is down. Basically, he's lost enough health to be down.
Okay,
He's
well, the horse is
coming up.
down then.
Horse is down. Okay, so I am going to jump up.
No, Bazir, they're attacking you. So you take another 5 damage.
Oh, sorry, I thought it was my turn.
No, sorry, they're attacking you. 5
Okay.
damage. This one
Yep.
here is attacking you, just drinking from you, and then it flies off.
Okay.
So you take 5 damage from that.
Yep.
And the other one is attacking you with advantage because you're on the floor still with a 16.
That hits.
That hits. 7 damage.
Okay.
Okay. Fabius,
Yes.
4. Womble, you take 4 as well, by the way.
No damage.
And this one flies away, and the other one, Fabius, attacks you.
Okay.
Oops. Advantage because you're on the floor. 4 and a 5. Great. It misses you.
Oh, brilliant. That last
So you
4
roll,
was...
you roll close to the fire, and it keeps these creatures away.
That
one
last
ball.
4, was that an attack or damage?
No, they would attack 4 and a 5 to hit. Sorry,
Oh, okay.
7 and 8 to hit, so they miss. One ball. Mage armor is now down.
Yep, of course.
You took that 4 damage to one, and it just flew off.
Yep.
I did that, and the other one attacking you is going to roll. That is a 12 to hit.
That hits.
That hits,
I'm naked.
and you're far from home. 5 damage to you.
Oh, fucking hell. I'm gonna die. Very soon.
Okay, Dak, you get 3 attacks against you.
Okay.
None of them are on you at the moment because they fell away. We get a 4, a 6, and a 14.
Oh, the 14 hits.
The 14 hits. So it attaches to you and does 7 damage.
Ow.
Okay, Fabius, your go.
Hello?
Fabius's go.
Hey,
Yeah.
we can hear you.
I didn't hear that. Say again?
Your go.
Your go.
It's my go.
Yeah.
I'm going to stand up.
Okay.
And I'm going to take a stab at the one closest to me who just tried to bite me.
Okay, far away.
That's probably going to miss. 9.
Absolutely right. It does miss.
Oh, joy.
Okay, but it's attached to you.
Oh, it's attached to me?
Yep, yep. So it's drinking from you.
I would have tried to yank him out if I knew that. Oh, well, doesn't matter.
Okay. Dak. Sorry, Womble. No, there we go. Bazir.
It's
Bazir.
Yeah.
I did
Yeah.
almost take a go earlier, so that's fine. What I'm going to do is I'm going to hop up, if that's okay, and I'm
Okay.
going to frost breath in the. I'm going to go west with it. So that's a 15-foot cone.
Okay.
So I'm hoping that I can hit 6 of them doing that, because that's a 15-foot.
Do your draw a shape. Show me how you're going to do it.
How do I draw a
What have you
shape?
got? Do you
So
have a little paintbrush on the left?
Yep. So I can do that. Grab that. So the way I want to do this is like that. So that being the first 5 feet, and then the next
can't-
2 along being 10 feet.
Can't see
and then
that.
50. Oh, okay.
Oh, you put a square on.
Yes.
Okay. So you're doing a cone there, yeah?
I'm doing a cone. I don't believe the cone would actually hit the one that's kind of on the bonfire, because that's not quite how cones work, but I think I can hit the other 4, and then hopefully the 2 that are on Jordan.
So you'll hit Jordan, you'll hit Dak, you'll hit Womble.
Yes.
Yep, okay. So, okay, so what do we have to do? They have to make dexterity saving throws, is that right?
Constitution against a 12.
Constitution, so it's
Ah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've got to make 6 rolls here. So how much damage would they take with this?
2d6 on a fail and half on a success.
Well, roll for your 3d6 then.
Well, I've failed.
Roll your 3d6.
It's just the 2, just 2d6, and that's a 7 in total.
So 7. Okay. So, Bazir stands up, drowsy from his sleep, and he takes a deep breath in, and he exhales, and a cloud of ice and sleet leave his mouth. Womble, did you pass?
I got 21.
Hey!
Pass. You take 3 damage. Dak, did you pass?
Nope.
Do you have cold resistance? No,
Nope.
you don't. So you take 7 damage.
Yep.
Jordan, did you pass?
What did I have to roll? 'Cause I don't think it worked.
Constitution.
Constitution save.
+2. 14.
14. You pass. And what you see is this. This one. Stupid. Oof. This one. This one. These flying bird insect things. The ice covers their wings. And they collapse onto the floor. There we go. And they all fall onto the ground. The fire has gone out. Actually, can somebody roll a constitution roll for the fire, please?
Okay, I'm on it.
You're on a 10. You're on a 15. You take that.
Take the first one. Take the first one.
What was the first one?
10.
10. Fire goes out.
I'm sorry, guys.
No, it was me who did it.
Uh,
Is it an action to draw my weapon? To be fair,
it is a free action to draw your weapon.
to be fair, it probably would be finding my weapon rather than drawing it, as I've just been asleep. If
Okay.
that changes anything.
You'll need to pick it up, and then that will be another action to draw it. Yeah.
Okay, I will action surge then to use an extra action to bring out Night Bane.
Okay. Do you have dark vision?
No.
No. It's now completely dark.
Okay.
Okay. Can try and make an investigation roll. Try and find it.
Okay. Investigation. What's that going to be? So that is 15 plus something. 16.
Right. You know where it is, so you pick it up, and you draw Nightbane out of its sheath. And with that, blue silvery light fills the space. Can you see that?
Yep, we're
Can you
back.
see it again?
Yeah.
Yay!
Mike, I'm
Okay.
becoming proficient at this. Is awesome.
Oh,
Wicked.
Womble, I'm not becoming efficient battle bard. It's doing me head in.
Is it not working?
It's only playing one track at a time,
Oh.
which is really rather frustrating. So we'll just put things on again. Okay, so whose goes it next? It is Womble. Your go. Suddenly, the little bird on you has just this bird creature's fallen off.
Awesome. Awesome. And there's only 2 left, right?
The others have flown away,
Yeah.
and there's one over here
Mhm.
in a web. Which 1, 2, 3, which you can just about see in the edge of your vision.
Could I actually, I'm gonna stay where I am. I'm gonna sort of hover on this corpse a little bit.
Yeah.
And could I do a Eldritch Blast against the one that's on Fabius?
The one that's on Fabius.
Yeah.
You can. It's going to be under partial cover because it's on Fabius.
So I ignore cover.
If you miss but only just, you will hit Fabius.
Okay. So I miss cover because of the spell sniper fleet.
Fine. Okay.
So yeah, yeah. Okay. So I'm hoping that will help in this case.
Yeah, he doesn't get extra armor class then, but if you still miss by a short amount, you will hit your colleague.
Okay, I will also use my sorcerer's ability, which is called Tides of Chaos, so I can attack with advantage.
Okay.
And I regain this after a long rest, and when I get it back, I am. Oh, for fuck's sake! Someone's just messaged me at work. Oh, piss off. Sorry. Fuck's sake. I'm just ignoring that. Oh, it's really throwing me. So when I regain that Tides of Chaos, I have to do a roll on the Wild Surge table. So after a long rest, I get it back. I have to re-roll.
Okay.
Fun in the morning. See what happens.
Go for it.
Cool. Right. 2d20. That is 24 to hit.
It hits.
Awesome. What is it? It's D10, isn't it? Force.
Yeah.
D10 force. There you go. 8 force damage.
Okay, so a little bit like that scene in King Kong, where the young lad has got the Tommy gun and he shoots off all the creatures of the hero. You do the same with your Eldritch Blast, and this mosquito bird gets blown off Fabius, and literally the wings get ripped off and it is disintegrated by the power of your spell.
Sorry, was that a bit loud?
Okay, Dak.
Right.
I'm just going to remind you, by the way, about this.
Yeah. Yep. That's. Yep. Thank you. That will do. Yep. I'm going to go over here.
Yep.
And once again save the horse.
Okay. Save the horse.
Cure wounds. First level.
Nice.
Okay.
Nothing seems to be updating on my roll 20 without me having to refresh.
Mine was slow. It's just a bit behind, I think. So what's that? +2, 5.
5.
Big 5.
Okay, so he comes up.
The horse now has more health than I do.
He's gone.
I know how you feel, Chris.
So the horse has a lot more health than you do, which is a good thing, I suppose. You can see on the back on his haunches there is this creature getting visibly bigger as it's drinking his blood. Okay, Jordan, you've got one on you still.
Yep. I am going to pokey again.
Okay, pokey.
Trying to debate whether I should pull it off, but then what do I do with it once I've pulled it off? I should have pulled it off. Yeah.
Okay.
Next.
So it's clamped to your back. It's clamped to your back, and you can't get to it.
Okay. Like a bare necessity rub against a tree.
Absolutely. And now they go. So this one is attached to Bazir. and it is actually clamped on and does another 4 damage.
Ooh.
Yay.
And then flies off. And Jordan, the ones that on you does 4 damage, and then it too flies off.
Yay.
You gonna let it go?
Might as well. I don't think it's going to
Okay.
come back, is it?
Okay. And the one on the horse, that's another death saving throw on the horse. In fact, it's 2 death saving throws on the horse because it's. Oh no, he's up now, isn't he?
He
He's
is
awake.
up, yeah.
Um,
Only with 5 hit points, mind you. But
and the horse is down again.
oh bloody hell!
But this bird creature flies away, and he flies off this way and gets caught in that web behind you.
Serves you right.
Okay. You hear down here frantic fluttering as this one tries to get out of the web. You hear up here fluttering as this one tries to get out of the web, but the rest of them have disappeared. And let's put that back on. And suddenly it is a very dark night, illuminated only by Bazir's sword.
Ow, my chest.
Fabius Jordan, would you mind killing those last 2 before they attract spiders?
Oh, I think I can manage that. I will go up and stab those 2 because I missed last time.
Okay, go for
I
it.
should do the same.
They restrained.
They are restrained.
Booyah. So it's a 25 for the first one,
Yep.
and 20 for the second.
Okay, I think you were doing one and Jordan was doing another. Could you actually just make a dexterity saving throw for me, please, before you do that?
Can do. 20.
That's fine. You managed to sidestep and avoid the spider strands which are on the floor. And this one is no more.
I'll relight the fire with prestidigitation.
I'm going to cure wounds Roach again.
Thank you. I notice you're standing there, look, barely standing because I just frost breathed you.
Right, 8.
Okay. So Roach is now getting used to this up and down like a. He's not very happy actually.
He's got to be pissed off.
I'm just going to lay down in front of
Bazir,
Roach.
could you just give him could you give him a fail for your training role, please, for all this?
Yep.
He's been down twice.
Just in this one session, yes.
Yeah, I'm just going to lay down at the head of Roach and just, because I've still got to speak with animals going, funnily enough, and just say,
You
it's
still do have
okay.
to speak to animals.
It's okay, Roach. It's okay. I'm just going to lay here for a minute and I'm just going to pass out on the floor.
Okay, and you hear from this area over here, because Jordan hasn't gone and attacked this one here yet, it says, help me, as per the 1950s Fly, the Fly movie.
I've done the
I trust
rolls for
it.
killing him.
Sorry?
I did the rolls to try and kill him.
Oh, did you?
It just
Okay.
didn't work.
Help
27,
me.
27 on the attack.
Could you
and
make a
3 on
dexterity saving throw for me, please, before you try and
that-
attack him?
7.
7. So Jordan is over here, has got tangled in the web himself. Can you make a strength saving throw for me, please?
9.
Okay, so Jordan is sort of trying to free himself and is getting more and more tangled as the web collapses around him.
Just remember, I am the group ranger.
Yeah,
I'm laughing.
keep trying to remember that.
I'm going to run over to help when I get the chance.
Dak, you hear this little thing? Help me! Oh. So who's going to run over?
I'm rushing over at the moment. Baz is going
Yeah,
over.
I'll come as well.
Okay.
Just stay back. Stay out the way of the web.
All right.
So Womble comes across and Baz comes across. So with the bright light, you can see the web quite clearly.
Yeah.
And you can see Jordan sort of look quite embarrassed actually, looking up at you, sort of covered in web, and his arms are pinned to his side, and there's this little bat thing next to you. which is getting increasingly wrapped up and cocooned as well.
Okay, I'm going to.
I just softly look him in the eyes and just go, little help.
It got out of hand fast.
I'm going to cut down the web above Jordan, so try and swipe him out of the air.
Okay, could you make an attack roll for me, please?
I can indeed.
Don't need a haircut, so don't miss.
That's a 17.
17. You slice into the web. Roll damage for me, please.
Okay. 9.
You slice through the web.
Oh.
Belonging to him, who decides he's going to have a go at you. That is a 15 to hit.
That hits.
And with that, you take 5 damage. And can you make a Constitution saving throw for me, please?
Yep. That is 18.
18. So you take another 4 damage.
Okay.
And then the spider backs away. It's backing away, so you can take an attack of opportunity if you wish.
I will give him a swing.
Okay, far away.
Give him a slap.
Give him a slap with your sword.
Natural 20!
Oh!
Whoop whoop.
Okay,
It's
so
not
it sinks. It goes. Roll your damage then.
Damage. Okay, so it is that plus that.
Plus that and that and that.
Oh, I got a 1 for damage, but that's 7 plus the 8 that it is anyway, so that's 15.
Okay. So this spider has sank its fangs into you. You shrug away and you get your sword and you just ram it with Nightbane right the way through its thorax and out through the other side, and it convulses as it falls off your blade.
Ah, I hit something.
Milk it.
And this
Milk it for venom.
and his little bird thing goes, "Thank you, help me, thank you, help me."
Hell
Come
no.
on, kill that poxy thing.
It was
Can I
eating us a
grab it with
minute ago.
mage hand?
So you're going to just hit it.
I'm not. I know that Womble was going to try and grab it.
Can I try and grab it with mage hand? Does it have enough strength in it to keep it held?
You can try.
I would like to try. That's
Okay, so he has to make a dexterity saving throw, which he has at disadvantage. What's your DC?
Of what? My spell.
Of your spell, yeah.
14.
Okay, so he gets a 14 as well. So you that's if he equals you, that is a success. So you managed just to avoid your mage hand.
Ah!
Little bugger.
Damn it. Yeah, no, I can't take 2 actions in 1 turn.
So what are Fabius and Dak and Roach doing?
I'm laying next to Roach, just petting him,
Yep.
because I'm done.
I assume Roach is pretty done, to be honest.
Yep. Oh, you lit the fire again, didn't you?
Yes, I did, yeah.
Which brings you to my question. Is there a reasonably large log or stick in the fire?
There are lots of sticks in the fire. They are a bit wet and a bit ice covered at the moment, but they are now blazing.
Cool. I will grab one of the longer ones
Yeah.
with a fire on the other end, and I will just move over here to help with the light source.
Okay. So you've got light now. I will give you a torch. There you go. So you've got a torch. Can you see? Has that worked?
Still... Oh, yay! Now I can. Yay!
Yay! So you got a torch.
I will move over here and set this web on fire.
Mine's still in the web.
Okay.
Is Jordan still tied up in the web?
Yes.
Then I will not set it on fire. I will then instead take my dagger out, just my regular one, and try and cut him loose.
Right. Okay. Your regular dagger. Okay. Make an attack roll, please.
Can do. Let's have a think about it. 11.
11. And can you make a dexterity save for me, please?
Yes, I can. 22.
Okay. So you do 1d4 plus your dexterity modifier.
Can do. So that is 5 points of piercing damage.
Okay. So you hack through some of the strands in front of you, which give way. Jordan, you fall onto the floor prone as some of the strands give way, but you are still restrained and wrapped up now with sticky stuff and leaves and twigs.
Natural camouflage.
This little bird thing here is now on top of you, and it's going to try and attack you.
Pokey pokey.
It gets a 16 to hit you.
That's equal.
Is that your armor class? Yep.
Yes.
Okay. So it sticks its proboscis in you and does 7 damage. As you are restrained, your eyes are bulging. You look scared as this thing comes over to you and manages to maneuver itself so it sticks its beak into you and it starts to drink.
Oh, I will take a swing at it as it's doing that.
Okay. Well, hold it. Other people got to go next.
All right.
Where's everybody gone? Where's that gone? Here we go. So, so he's done that. Fabius. Yes, it is your go.
It's all right. Right. Stab, stab.
Stab, stab. Okay. Stab away.
Oh. That's a natural 20.
Oh, well.
It explodes.
It explodes, and actually it's stuck his proboscis into a major artery. And as you stick it, literally it explodes like an overripe melon. And Jordan, you get covered with your own blood and bits of chitin and leathery wings.
Wow.
Tasty.
Tonight it's taking a turn for the worst. Fuck.
There we go. And you can manage to get Jordan out. The rest of you managed to get Jordan out of the web now. But you've still got bits of leaf and stuff stuck in your hair.
Really? I will try and
doing a handstand.
I keep just cartwheeling on the spot. I love it.
Is Womble really doing that?
Yes.
Could you actually make then an acrobatics roll for me, please?
Definitely. It might turn into breakdancing, but acrobatics 12.
So you don't do a cartwheel, yeah?
Yeah.
Well,
We'll get stuck in the web.
It's dark, and you sort of collapse a little bit onto the floor in a bit of a heap, but nobody's really watching. So you stand up furtively, dust yourself off, and you pretend that didn't happen.
I go this way. I just run away.
Okay, so all these creatures have gone. Dak, you recognise what they are.
Mm-hmm.
They're called sturges.
Oh, okay.
And these are little beasts, little flying beasts, which are a cross between a mosquito and a bird. And they will drink until sated and then fly off. You know this with your druidic knowledge.
Nice. They got dark vision as well. That's cool.
They have got dark vision. Okay, so it is now very quiet. What are you guys doing?
Ow. Ow. Ow.
You okay over there, bud?
No. Ow.
What kind of time of night is it?
It's probably a couple of hours before sun up.
Okay.
Jack, hold my stick.
Not quite, did you?
Jordan's all on his own.
The flaming stick. Hold my big flaming stick.
Jordan's not on his own. You really did crowd together, don't you? Fireball. Okay. So after that, you patch up your wounds. It is quiet. Do you try and sleep again?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
Who was on last watch?
I was.
Jack was on last watch. You got a couple of hours, about 2 hours before your watch was over, and then it's probably another hour or two before sun up.
All right, not Dak then, because he can't. Dak, have you got enough strength to maybe create another couple of fires? I feel like I know they allow people to see us, but I feel like they help more than hinder.
No, yeah, you don't want a lot, do you, Mr. Freeze? Okay.
It's all right. I'll put them out if I need to.
Yeah, fine, whatever. I'll just create another bonfire where the other one was.
Okay, well, there's a lot of wood around, so you can easily make another bonfire. And you have one. You put another one here, and another one here.
Everything's just disappeared from world.
And another one up here, and this web just sort of incinerated.
So who's in the best place to see this night out as a watch? I can do it, unless someone else particularly wants to. All right, I've got it.
I'm pretty sure I cast dark vision on someone before. It was the last watch, right?
Jordan. You cast it on Jordan. Okay.
Should it be me on the last watch then?
Okay, so you settle down for the rest of the night. Troubled sleep. Every time you hear slight movement in the trees, you're worried, but those fires are kept burning. Bazir manages a watch. The rest of you can finish a long rest. I'll let you do that. Which means by the time you wake up in the morning, and I'm going to have it slightly later in the day, you've patched up your wounds and a bit worse of the wear, a bit sore, slightly pale, but you've managed to sleep the night through. So the night is over. Are you doing anything more whilst you're here? It is now daytime.
Yes, wild magic time.
Wild magic time.
Where is it in the book? Where have I put it? Here we go. 66, so that is...
Never good.
Up to 3 creatures you choose within 30 feet of you take 4d10 lightning damage. Oh, wow. So I can choose them within 30 foot.
You just wiped the party.
Okay.
I can choose them. I get to choose them.
How many?
Someone has to take it though.
So, Bazir, you finished the night, so you have not had any more recovery.
Okay.
So it's up to 3 people that I get to choose. So there's no one here that I want to choose. Unless there's any enemies near us, then I won't choose anyone.
If you can see a bird or a flea or something like that.
Yeah.
That lonely ant over there.
So it's quite a shock to you guys. So Womble wakes up, and before he does
Startles
anything
awake.
or says anything, he just loses it completely. And he starts just going...
So Womble wakes up and he yawns. It reaches out and stretches. And as he stretches, lightning bolts come out of his fingertips and blow up the top of the trees around him. And Womble doesn't seem to notice it.
Yep.
This is just sort of normal daily activity for him, blowing up trees.
I'll go and pick up some goat sausages and start roasting them.
Right.
In a
Sort of
sleepy
look at
haze.
each other and then go, do we still have that collar?
I want what he's having.
Womble, you've still got a little bit of static electricity around you. Your hair is all standing on edge at the moment.
Oh, perfect.
And the rest of you look at him, you can see little sparks between the strands of his beard.
Who's wearing metal armor?
Oh, no, I may not have donned it yet, to be fair. But,
okay.
Yeah, me.
Okay. I just hope it stays for a while.
No. Does that happen often?
Does what happen often?
lightning when you wake up.
I didn't see any lightning.
Oh, there was.
You
What's
still
that?
your beard is still crackling.
It's just waking up.
Could you do that in battle?
Bazir, you notice that the edges of the sleeves of Womble are smoking as well.
Okay. I'll if they look that hot, I'll quickly just dampen them with some water.
What are you doing?
You're on fire, man.
Am I? It's
Yes.
just this is a fashion, man. I have no idea what you're talking about. This is fashionable. Fiery sleeves.
The honeymoon is over.
And the first spatter. Don't splash water on me.
You never listen, do you? You never listen.
No, you just don't talk properly.
It's not what you say.
It's how you say it. But see, I don't think I can do this anymore.
Okay, so it is sort of middle of the morning. It is a cold winter's day, late autumnal day. There is ice in the air. The top of these two trees around here are smouldering. If there were leaves on them, they would have caught fire, but the leaves are now on the floor, brown and decomposing. What are you going to do? The fires go out.
Okay, I am going to thank Dak for like the fourth time in about 2 hours for saving Roach again.
Yeah.
And say sorry for chilling you out a little bit.
Yeah, don't do that again. I like it hot.
Yeah, I know. I did feel like it was necessary at the time.
Well, yeah. And you know, maybe like look after Roach a bit better, because like I've stopped him from dying like 3 times in the last 2 days. I mean, that's going to take some mental toll on that poor animal.
Yes, it probably will. I was asleep, to be fair.
Yeah, but you know, still. Maybe some slack armor or something might be a good idea if you're gonna keep dragging him into places where he's gonna get eaten alive.
Jordan,
taking
could
him
you
where we
make
go.
Jordan, could you make a perception roll for me, please?
Perception.
Yep.
When it rolls. 10 plus 11.
That's fine. Wonderful. Oh, actually, with advantage as well, please, because you're in a forest.
Okay, well, we did it twice anyway. So 14.
14. Okay, you hear the noise of wings fluttering.
Oh god, they're back.
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
Do one quickly.
Yes, very quickly.
Time to go, guys.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll cast light on the Morris stick, and
Okay, it's quite bright around here. It is morning. It is okay, late autumn, but there's a clear sky.
yeah, but I'm going to cast it anyway.
Yeah. Okay. Fair enough.
And I'm going to cast Mage Armor as well.
Okay. Could you make a wild magic roll then for doing mage armor?
Excellent. 61.
No, you got to roll a d20.
Oh, D100, isn't it?
No, you do a d20, and if you get a 1, you get wild magic.
Oh, I see. Okay.
No, doesn't happen every time you do it.
We're safe.
Oh,
Otherwise, you'll be covered in. You're going to be blue forever.
that would be amazing.
Okay. So, you wend your way northwards. You leave this space. Happy to go?
I'm
Yes.
happy to go.
The fluttering is behind you. It's starting to get louder.
Quickly.
Okay.
Crossbow
So,
out.
you leave this space. There are webs in the trees around you. You do see now, Jordan, particularly as your eye is now accustomed to this wood, which you've not been in before, the webs have got a number of these sturges in and caught. Some of them are desiccated husks. Some of them are still slightly moving.
So
One of them, it looks rather full and with blood dripping out of its proboscis. Four pairs of eyes on one head look at you, balefully as you row past, and it goes up to this this small package in its web, and he rapidly wraps it up in silk and puts it away in his larder. And you leave this space. You follow the trail. It is quiet. There are webs around. The forest starts to thin out a little bit. What is your marching order, please?
I'll go up front today.
Okay. I'll follow just behind.
And me.
So, Fabius is first. Jordan. Who's after that?
Me. Dak.
Dak.
Oh, I'll be in the middle.
I'll be at the back.
With Roach, yep. There we go. Okay, so Fabius, could you just make a perception roll for me, please?
Can do.
So you're away from this space now.
22.
22.
Sorry, 21.
By the way, this is where they all came from.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, we picked a really great spot.
Well, you did roll a 1.
I didn't.
You see the trees are starting to thin out a little bit. Occasionally you see a tree which has been logged and felled, and there are empty spaces in this wood. There is one tree you walk past, however, that there is a number of webs in it, more than some of the others. Swinging from a lower branch, you see this large white sack.
Oh, hold up, everyone. Does that web thing look bigger than the rest to you?
So it's like dangling. There's like a thread dangling from a large branch, and in this thing there's basically a large sack there.
How high up is it?
Oh, this is only about 8 feet up.
Oh, hey, Bazir, can you give me a boost?
Hop on.
I'm gonna try and hop onto his shoulders.
So you all see this. Jordan, you know that this is something cocooned in silk.
Yeah. How big is this sack?
It's
Person
probably,
size or
it's
animal
probably about 3 foot long and about 2 foot wide.
Asmodeus?
Probably not.
When I say hop on, Fab, I mean on the back of the horse.
Oh, right. I thought you were just gonna give me a boost.
I can absolutely do that.
Oh, yeah, that's far more fun.
Okay, yeah, I will slip off the back of Roach then, and I'll brace.
Okay.
Right.
Fabius, what are you doing, Fabius?
I'm going to try and reach up and cut the top of the sack, cut the wire holding the web up.
Before you do that,
Well, that will be about. You'd need to be about 12 feet up to do that.
That's unfortunate. Can I try and pull on it instead?
On the sack.
Yeah. Hopefully.
is this sack a spider egg sack?
Make a nature roll for me, please, with advantage.
10 plus 10.
You don't know. You don't know enough about spiders, really.
To make this, I am 7'2". I do think that Fabius could probably reach this on my shoulders.
You could try.
I know that might make it worse for us now that we're thinking it could potentially be spider babies, but just from the practicality point of view.
Oh, there's no fun about the risk. Let's go for it. I am going to try and stand on Bazir's shoulders and balancing act, try to snip the top.
I'm
So,
gonna back away slightly.
Bazir, could you make a athletics roll for me, please?
Yep. Athletics. Okay. 22.
So Fabius, you're hoisted easily onto Bazir's shoulders as if you were a child. Fabius, could you do an acrobatics roll for me, please?
Yes, I can.
Come on.
Acrobatics 17.
Okay, so you wobble a bit, but you're there, and you are high enough that you can reach round the top of the sack. Are you going to touch the actual sack itself?
No, I'm just going to straight cut it and let it drop to the floor.
Okay, so what are you going to cut it with?
Let's use Cane Dagger. Why not?
Okay, so you get Cane Dagger out. Make a roll to hit.
That is a 22.
Okay, so you slice right through it as if it was made of
Thread.
smoke, and the this sack falls to the ground in front of you. It's not moving, and now you're stood perched on Bazir's shoulders.
Damn you, strong Bazir.
Thank you, mate. Down you get.
Okay, and you're lifted gracefully down.
It's like cheerleading. There's a procedure with one
Absolutely.
hand. Yeah.
You should see how many. Well, I'm surprised Womble didn't give you a bit of a push with his mage hand, but there we go.
Well, I am giving him the side eye. I just wasn't going to say anything.
Okay, so you've now got this sort of white silk sack on the floor.
So, what's this spider thing then? Any of you nature people know?
Don't know. Do I know?
White sack.
I don't.
Dak, you can make a nature roll for me.
Sure. Natural 20.
Yeah, well, you have come across spiders before. You're quite intrigued with spiders. You've studied them in your past, and you know this is probably part of the spider's larder.
Oh, okay. So this is a meal.
This is a meal.
Yet to be consumed.
Ooh, I wonder what it's eating. I'm gonna get my dagger and start cutting it open and see what spiders it eats.
Which dagger are you using?
Let's use regular one because I get the feeling if I use my other one, I would just cut the entire thing plus the planet in two.
Okay, so you're gonna use your regular dagger, and you saw it open, and inside you see a black and white goat, dishevelled.
It was Asmodeus.
No.
Oh dear.
Cure wounds. Cure wounds.
Does it still look as though we could salvage any of the goat, or has it been completely drained from the inside?
Well, make a nature roll.
Do we
Nature,
need more goat sausage?
That's an 8.
An 8. You don't know. It's not moving.
Hey guys, there's a goat in here. You reckon we
It
can
looks
eat
like an
this?
ex-goat. It has ceased to be. It is no more.
Hey guys, I think
Pushing over the daisies.
That is a dead goat.
I just found us lunch.
Does the goat look like it's been landed on by a wizard?
Sorry?
Does the goat look like it's been landed on by a wizard?
Landed on by a wizard.
Yes.
What does a goat look like that's been landed on by a wizard?
It has an alley-shaped arse print on it.
Does it have an alley shape? Does it have? Strangely enough, no.
Oh, okay.
All right, I think we can lop a couple of little flanks off, can't we? If anything, it might starve out a few spiders. What's the worst that can happen?
Yeah.
The meat could be poisoned.
Could bring it with us as a sacrifice if we do get attacked by spiders again. Just saying, guys.
I'm not sure eating this is a great idea.
Well, you're certainly not cooking it, no matter what happens.
I mean, I've eaten some things in my time, and I've generally found that as long as you leave it in the fire for long enough, most things are edible. Just, not too long.
On that note, Fabius, would you mind doing your super Healy thing, please?
Oh, yeah, sure. All right. Sit down.
I say as I've got like blood pouring out of about 7 different holes in my body.
You've just got a hole in your neck. It's just been spurting blood out.
Would you mind?
Yeah, hold still. Right, I'm going to apply some of my healing poultice. Cool. So you get. Oh, that's unfortunate. You get 5 hit points.
5 is better than
plus,
nothing.
Plus your level, so you get 9 hit points back.
Okay. So that brings me back to there. Thank you very much. That does help quite a lot.
You're welcome. Oh, and don't pick it. It won't heal.
Okay. I immediately start reaching for it.
Slap your hand.
God damn it.
No.
So what are you
All right.
doing?
Well, our druid makes a great point. This thing may be full of venom, which I hadn't thought of.
Even better. we could throw it at some poor animal in Italy and get poisoned. I'm seeing nothing but positives out of this poison goat.
I like your thinking, Fabius.
Silver linings. Okay.
I'm gonna cut a leg off this goat.
Dak, you've got a WhatsApp.
Ooh. It's a very technologically advanced druid.
Yeah.
Just Dak pulls his phone out. Sorry guys, I'm just gonna check this.
Gonna get a selfie, mate.
Okay, so Fabius goes up to the goat. Okay, so you're gonna cut off a leg, yeah?
I'm gonna cut off a leg.
You're gonna start butchering it. Okay, so which dagger are you using? Are you using cane dagger or normal dagger?
Oh no, I wouldn't use cane dagger for this. This is dirty work.
Okay.
Whereas cane dagger's for less dirty work.
Okay, so Fabius goes up to the goat and sticks the dagger in. Oh, you're going to take the off the hind legs.
Yep.
And suddenly you're sprayed with blood. Meh.
I don't. Nice.
And the goat expires in front of you. You holding its leg in your hand.
Oh, at least it's fresh.
Well, I suppose it was going to die either way. At least we get some use out of it rather than spiders, I suppose.
Hey, that
Okay.
means it wasn't poisoned.
No.
Cool. I hock the other leg off.
Okay, so you butcher this goat, very freshly expired, and you have now more goat meat.
Brilliant. I will.
You are covered in blood. You two are covered in blood, by the way.
How many meals worth of goat meat do you think I've harvested?
Well, it's quite a skinny thing. He had a couple of puncture marks in his side, but you've got enough goat for you keeping the trail for about 5 days.
Oh, awesome! There we go. I told you guys nothing but positives. I've got 5 days worth of goat meat.
But it's raw,
Oh, that's all right. We can cook it.
so you're going to carry it. Yeah, Fabius is going to carry the goat.
I will carry the goat meat for now.
And I will cook it.
No.
Okay, so you keep
Can I
on
press
walking.
digitate the haunch of meat, the raw meat that we have, to kind of just mask its smell and clean up both Fabius and Jordan?
You can. So
Thank you very much.
Womble comes up to you. His wild cat weasel hair is now settled down as the static electricity has dissipated. He doesn't like. He's holding his nose a bit, and his wonderful handkerchief on his staff is hovering over his nose, and he sort of waves it in the air a little bit, and suddenly the smell of sort of fresh blood and goat meat is turned into the smell
Roses.
of roses.
Yes.
Suddenly you smell summer gardens and the smell of roses. And Fabius and Jordan, you see, he comes up to you next, and you see the
bonk
blood
on
on
the
you, the blood and dirt on you seems to jump a foot to the right, and it ends up in a puddle on the floor. And you both look, if not immaculate, clean.
I walk off
thank
on
you.
all four, like my feet and my hands. I just kind of crawl off a little bit. Don't say anything.
You do what?
Come
Sorry.
on.
I walk on my hands and my feet like a turtle. I just walk off.
As he walks off, I'm just going to turn to Jordan and say, "Are we okay? Is something going to happen to us?"
Honestly, at this point, I wouldn't be surprised.
Okay.
You'll find out later.
So you carry on walking along this path, and within about half a mile, you get to an area which is cultivated. There are trees which have been logged. There are tilled fields, although some of these seem to have gone fallow. You do see the occasional cow in the field. They're looking skinny. There's not many of them about though. And you enter a small village. There's a sign on the outside of the village says, "Welcome to Tidehaven."
Hey,
We made it.
In the middle of this is a small little hamlet. There's about 30 houses here, but there is a larger building on the outside of which, in faded lettering, you see Tithe Haven lumber. And you think this is probably a major industry for this area, is producing lumber for the big cities. In the centre of the town, in the village, sorry, there are people furtively walking past. There is a 2-floor tavern. There is a sign outside. Again, it is faded. It is swinging slightly in the breeze, and it says Happy Hunter. So what are you going to do?
I'm going straight in the Happy Hunter and getting a drink.
Yes.
Okay.
That's a good idea.
So you walk into the village. People stop and stare. Could you all make perception rolls for me, please?
You'll draw weapons on us. We don't like your kind around here.
Oh, for God's sake.
Mike, yes, Jordan is so rubbish at rolling dice.
Yeah.
No,
At least this time it was double
was,
digits.
mine was horrific.
Okay, so Fabius and Bazir, you do see the trees have been cut back a long way around this area, but still around some of the buildings and some of the trees close by, you do see spiders' webs.
Ooh.
They must be having consistent problems with these then.
So you walk in. The people stop and stare at you, but nobody comes up to you to talk. I see a young boy, probably no more than about 4 or 5. He points at you and goes, "Mama, Mama, look, Mama, people!" And a mother comes out with a shawl on around her shoulders, an orange faded dress, wraps his arm around him and pulls him in.
Womble, for God's sake, put a shirt on.
I'm sorry.
Answer all priority.
Dak, can I speak to you for a second?
Sure.
I'll come to you, whisper kind of very silently, like, are you okay with this? Because they're like doing this new thing called deforestation, and I can see that you're quite like foresty. Is that fine? Are you okay with that?
It's utility at the end of the day. The forest will fight back, as with spiders and what other else, in areas that deserve to be still forest. So, yeah, survival of the fittest, mate.
Okay, so you're okay with these people being attacked by spiders because they're cutting down the forests.
Yeah, pretty
Excellent.
much.
So we
Pretty
should
much.
help them.
Well, I'm neither here nor there. I'm pretty neutral on it, to be honest.
Oh, okay, perfect. Me too. Let's burn down the forest.
Maybe not that.
Okay, we'll see. Cool. That's all I wanted to say.
So you walk into the village. There are people around doing their own business. There are a few people on the fields trying to create food from the environment, but people are looking scared. You head towards a Happy Hunter. There is almost like saloon doors, Wild West saloon doors on the outside. It's only a relatively small building, so I'll get rid of that one. You don't want that one then, do you? So we want to go to Happy Hunter. A small building, and you go inside. Let's see if I can get that one. Okay, so you go inside the Happy Hunter.
Ooh, black for me at the moment.
Me too.
It is, because I haven't put you on yet.
Ah,
Let's see if this works then. So, Womble. Who's here? Dak Bear. We don't need Dak the Bear. Dak, Fabius, and Jordan. And Roach is tied up outside, I assume.
Yes, yeah, makes
Yep.
sense.
So you're in the Happy Hunter. So you can all see everything now. Yep.
still black for me.
Me too.
Well, this is not working then, is it? That was, yeah, that was not supposed to happen. So Fabius, you should be able to see now.
Yes.
So
see
can
you.
I.
Oh, perfect. You knew exactly where I'd be.
Right, the bar. Womble, can you see all right?
I can only see blackness. Let me refresh.
No, there we go.
I see.
Fabius, can you see?
Yes,
Is
I
it-
can.
Can you see?
I cannot see anything currently, no.
I can see.
Me too.
So everybody else can see, yeah. There we go. So everybody can see, yep.
Yep.
So you get into the bar, and it is empty. Apart from there is a large, rotund man with red hair, balding at the front, with a large grin on his face, a dirty apron. As you come in, you can see he's just cleaning a mug. Well, hello there, strangers. Welcome to the Happy Hunter.
Hello. Can
Can
I
I
have...
get you something?
What is the strongest you have?
The strongest I have. Depends how much you want to afford.
How much will this get me? And I'll give him a gold piece.
And he just takes it up and he just puts it in a pouch by his side. And he gets a bottle of wine at the back. It's dusty. And he puts it down in front of you. This is the best wine that we have here.
Thank you very much. I'm sure it's brilliant.
And he gives you a bottle. And he does that. Thank you very much. And he just pours it into a tankard in front of you. So basically you're having a pint mug and he just pours all the wine in.
Oh, beautiful. I am totally into this.
What brings all you guys to Tidehaven?
Just to hold a hand up quickly saying I'm busy.
Table, spiders.
Rest of you. Do anybody want anything else to drink or to eat?
Well, ale for me, and definitely something to eat.
Yep, that
What have you
sounds
got?
good. 2 of that.
Okay, so once we do that, you can see when he's talking, you see there's lots of teeth missing, and they're sort of grey. Some are broken, some are grey and damaged. Well, our specialty here is mead.
Ooh, go for it.
Sure.
Okay.
Womble?
So he gets a couple of glasses of mead out, a bottle of mead out, and he puts his tankards in front of you, and he fills them all up. That's 2 silver each, please.
Sure, no problem.
And he puts a rusty crust of bread in front of you, each one of you as well.
I want rat meat, thank you.
And mead is very sweet. You can feel it clinging to your teeth, but it's after your journey you've had getting here, it's actually really rather pleasant.
Good stuff.
So, what brings you here?
Oh, we were.
Slightly wary of Womble.
We all are.
Yeah, I'm not
Okay.
sure we should let him drink because I'm not sure he's been sober since we've met him.
I mean, to a certain extent, neither have I. Hey, we are here under a job by Gilmore's Glorious Goods. Have you heard of Gilmore? He's brilliant.
No. Who is it?
Fair enough. He's a shopkeeper in Oman. Very cool. I think you'd
Sounds
like
like
him.
sounds like a lovely man.
He is a lovely man.
And you're here for him, are you? Fantastic.
Yeah, and he said we need to get some spiders here for spider venom.
Some spider venom.
Yeah. Actually, yeah,
Right,
that's a good
there
point. You live in town. There seems to be quite a lot of spiders around here.
Make an insight roll, please.
Can do. Insight 16.
And you see you'll descend on him. You see he flinches as you mention the spiders. Yeah, spiders. Are you here to get rid of them? Is that with your Gilmore man? He sent you here to get rid of the spiders.
He's sent us here to get rid of exactly 10. Or maybe more. We're not very good at collecting the actual spider parts, so it might be more than 10. But
Well, you left one by the Sturges, of course. But there we go.
I did so.
So this it says, well, thank you for coming. It would be fantastic if you guys could get rid of all these spiders. They're killing us. They've been. I'm going to get rid of the list because I can't do it because it's spitting everywhere. Basically, these spiders. We were a successful village with the lumber mill, and we were doing very well. But the last few months, we have been plagued by these spiders. We know they were in the forest, but they've come into our area, into our land, and they have taken some of us away.
Do you have any idea what might have triggered their arrival?
And he sort of shrugs. Says, how would I know? They're spiders.
Okay, I wasn't sure if there was some new plot of land that was being deforested or whatever else that might have caused it, but okay.
Okay. Make a persuasion roll.
No.
No.
That's a 4.
Yeah. Well, not that I know of. It's. I mean, we obviously we harvest the lumber around here, and there's plenty of it. We don't have to go that far into the woods, into the forest to get this stuff.
Fair enough.
So you're going to get rid of the spiders for us?
At
As
least-
I
How
said,
much is it worth to you if we
yeah, that's right. You tell them.
Was it a Barnaby who went to talk to your Gilmore friend?
do? No idea.
That name ring any bells to me?
No.
No, I don't recognise that name.
But you do remember that Gilmore told you that he did talk to a farmer who told him what was going on.
Wait, is that the farm? Is he a farmer, this Barnaby?
Well, we're either farmers or we are lumberjacks, woodmen. Yeah, Barnaby's a farmer. Well, we all do a bit of both, but he's a bit of a farmer. He went to the big city recently because we can't grow things at the moment, and we're losing our livestock to try and get enough coins so we could at least try and get some seeds. He did say he was going to see if he could get any help, but everybody was too expensive.
Yeah, I hate it when that happens. Well,
Okay, so you finish your wine, so he takes it away. Would you like another one?
oh, I would love another wine.
Okay, so he gets another bottle of wine out, puts it down in front of you. Because of your attitude, he sort of slams it down a little bit harder. That's 1.5 gold.
1.5 gold.
This is even better than the last one.
Oh, okay. Well,
So it's 1 gold and 10 silver.
yeah, I'll give him 1 gold and 10 silver. Well, I mean,
So he undoes it for you.
yep.
Look, and he fills it up, and he just spill a little bit. With your insight roll, you can see he was hoping that you would come to save the day, and your lack of sort of compassion is irked him a little bit.
Hey, that's that -1 charisma coming in.
Okay, so you're going to go and kill the spiders. Fantastic. You need a place to stay whilst you're here.
Do you have rooms?
And he looks round the empty building. Let me just check. And he takes out this register. And he makes a show of going down the page. We could probably squeeze you in tonight.
Oh, I mean, that's very good of you. I can see that it's packed.
And he looks round. Yes, it is, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, I see you and your twin, very similar looking.
So you can hire rooms for the night. He would charge you 4 silver pieces each, but you will have to share some of the rooms.
I'm with Bazir.
Fine with me. I'm with Dak.
And I thought you had a horse outside. We have a stable you could put them into, but that would be a gold piece.
Really? A gold piece?
Yes, a gold piece.
Why? What are you going to do? Give like the horse a pamper session?
Well, you can keep the horse outside if you wish, but I wouldn't recommend it at the moment.
I'd like to see him stabled. He is instrumental in killing the spiders, so maybe get a bit of a discount for that.
So he picks up your meat glass. Says, maybe 1 gold
Okay.
each. Though.
Well, look, mate.
So make a persuasion roll, Bazir, for that.
Okay. Where are we? I've got rid of my dice thrower. There we go. So that is okay. That's nothing. So that is 16.
16. Okay. And he fills up your mug with mead again, and goes, "Well, tell you what. Do it for 15 silver pieces, and I'll give you this mead as well, because I trust you." And he leans forward and whispers very badly, "I don't trust all the others, though." And he says it, he sort of spits and spittle a little bit comes down his face. Clearly he's struggling without his teeth.
You're quite a good judge of character, to be fair, so thank you very much.
Yes, I well, to work in my profession, one has to be. And he goes back and he starts, he gets another mug, he spits in it and starts cleaning it out with a dirty rag.
Disgusting.
All right, well, I'm knackered, so I'd quite like a bit of a nap.
Okay?
Yeah,
So
that sounds good.
it's about midday at the moment.
When do you guys want to actually go out and do this? Do we want to do it at night? Do we want to do it in the day? I think.
As I finish my drink, I say, "Nah, let's go do it now. Let's kill some spiders."
I'm burning the forest.
I mean, I'm borderline exhausted at this point, so I'd quite like a rest before I go off and do
Well, you
that.
did get 6 hours sleep the night before.
I did.
No, you
but
didn't. Did you do the first watch?
I did the first watch.
So you got 3 hours sleep. Plus, no, you had 4 hours sleep. So yeah, you if you keep going, you will start to. You may start getting exhausted. Yeah.
Yeah, whatever the rules might be, I think Baz is
Well,
pretty much exhausted.
Make a Constitution roll then, as you remind me.
Okay. 15.
You're fine. You know you can keep going. Your soldiers are often up for many days on the trot.
Maybe the thing to do would be to spend the afternoon trying to find this farmer and get a little more information. Rest up and head out in the morning.
Yeah, is there like I'll speak to the barkeep. Is there like a town mayor? A hamlet mayor? A leader of you people?
Well, Mouth runs the lumber mill, and he's sort of like it's the sort of leader, really.
Who's the most intelligent?
And he just does that, well, and looks at his nails and picks a little bit of dirt out from behind them. Well, of course I am. But Mouth is the person who runs the lumber mill, and so he feels he's probably in charge, and he has the most money.
Right, so he is definitely in charge. What's his name? Mouth.
Mouth.
Mouse or mouth?
Mouth.
Spell it out for me, mate. Come on, you can do it.
M-A-U-S-E. Mouth. You've got no teeth, they can't speak properly.
Well, can I press the digitated teeth into his mouth so he can say it?
Actually, they can't because they wouldn't work. I wouldn't really do it, would it?
Well, it'd be like I don't
Dentures.
know, like, dentures or something. You know? Just so he can use his teeth as like a kicking.
Okay, so Womble waves his hand, and suddenly this man. Could you make an intelligence roll for me, please?
Goes to Goofy instead.
That is intelligence roll. That is 18.
18. So you put some teeth into his mouth, and they're not going down his throat, and they last for 6 seconds. Goes,
Mouth or mouth?
What's this? And they just
Mouth.
disappear.
Ah. Well, that was your one opportunity. If you had answered me correctly, I could have kept those teeth in your mouth for you permanently. But you've lost it.
And he looks at you slightly scared. He goes to Bazir and goes, your man is a bit mad.
He's quite crazy, but he's good in a pinch.
I am his man. He is my husband. Thank you for noticing.
Really? Okay, well, each to their own. Okay, and he stands back a bit. Okay.
Cool.
Would you be like anything to eat?
Rat meat, please.
Rat meat.
Yes, please.
Rat meat. Okay. Well, I can have a look and see if we've got any. Would anybody else like anything else to eat?
I'm fine with the
Anything
bread.
that's decently cooked.
Do you do pies?
We can do pies.
I would love a pie.
Okay.
And
Make
I'm
that
sorry, I've been rather rude when I came in. We'll get rid of your spiders.
And you can see this great, big, toothless grin spreads across his face. Thank you, sir. I knew I could rely on you. And he puts a cup in front of you and just fills it with mead.
Yeah.
And the juxtaposition of mead followed by wine is really rather horrible, but you drink it anyway.
Yeah. Yes, I do. I'm assuming I'm proper drunk at this point.
Yep. Could you make a constitution roll for me, please?
Yes, I can. Yay!
What have you done? What have you rolled?
That's a 1.
Okay, so you now have a point of exhaustion.
Oh, awesome.
Okay. And you're feeling a bit swimmy. The combination of the poison from the spiders and the alcohol, the wine was rather nice actually, is starting to make you feel a bit unsteady on your feet.
Oh, I would love that pie now, please.
Well, I will. Well, I think I can get. I'll have to get one of my helpers to make it. Okay.
Okay.
And he shouts out, "Can any of you speak Sylvan?"
Nope.
Nope. So he shouts out in a rather sort of flowery language, and you hear something, and you hear some feet pitter patter away. Okay. Okay. Anything else? And as you say nothing, he goes back to his business, cleaning the bar, trying to be his best as barkeepers do to try and ignore you. But as soon as you look like you may want something, he'll be there.
So, hey, guys, we should totally beat the shit out of those spiders, right? Get paid by Gilmore.
That is a good idea. That is a good idea. What we should do is I heard that if we get a room for the night, the spiders will just be in the room. So if we do that, we'll go to bed, the spiders will suddenly turn up, everything will be great.
I'm drunk, mate. I'm not stupid.
Damn.
Well,
Could you make an intelligence roll for me, please?
Oh no.
I'm drunk, mate. Not stupid.
You're drunk but not stupid.
Okay, you're drunk, you should go to bed.
I think Bazir's got the right idea. Let's chill out tonight and drink, and then we can kill spiders tomorrow.
sure. Why not?
Okay. So about half an hour later, you see this young elfin girl come in, carrying a tray. On the tray there is a pie, which is steaming. There is a rat which has had its head freshly crushed and has been instantly charcoaled on a plate.
Nice.
What else did the rest of you ask for? Something edible.
Yeah, join
There is cheese and bread
Yep.
and stew.
That'll do.
Sounds good.
Okay, so altogether between you, that would be 4 silver pieces each. So that's,
Okay.
Simple enough.
Okay, and he puts it down. He's sitting at the bar at a table.
I think you're probably been at a table by this point.
Yeah, I would say so.
There we go.
Ah.
There we go. There's always one Billy No mates, isn't there?
No.
Okay, so you sit there and he brings it along. And any more mead?
Ah, go on then.
Not for me,
Okay.
thank you.
So, Bazir, could you make a constitution roll for me, please?
Okay. 6.
So, you now have a point of exhaustion. You are starting to get tipsy too.
Okay.
The rest of you see Jordan and Dak. Womble, you won't notice this, but Jordan and Dak, you see that Fabius and Bazir are starting to fall under the affluence of Inkahole.
Yes,
They don't learn, do they?
Fabius.
Yeah.
We should go and get the spiders, man.
No.
I feel tough. We can do this. Just
Did
don't
you-
tell the others.
Did you know that my knife I got is really cool?
Oh, you mean your pimp knife?
Yeah, my pimp knife.
Yeah, it looks wicked, man.
Azir, I don't like you like this.
What?
I
Can you
don't
hear
like-
me?
Yeah, I don't like you like this.
Shit, they can hear us.
You've changed.
I didn't know you drank when I married you.
I didn't.
Wow, Azir, you're hurting my feelings.
Ah, sorry, man.
Hey, it's okay, Womble. Here's a peace offering. Have another drink.
No, thank you.
Join us.
I get this kind of feeling in the back of my head sometimes that it's like a not a good idea feeling. Like some people call it like being responsible, but I don't understand it.
The alcohol helps with that.
It's your intuition, mate. I always follow mine.
Okay. I'll take a tiny sip of whatever this is.
Have you had any yet?
No.
No. Okay. So you take a sip of the mead. It is very sweet. You actually quite like it, but you're not used to alcohol. And
No.
and you realise that if you have a cup of this, you would probably be under the influence as well,
Blowing people up.
and blowing people up.
Yeah. I will refrain from this.
Suit yourself.
Well, let's not waste it, eh?
Oh no, I can't drink anymore. I'll be sick. There's know your limits. Moderation.
Well, I'm fine, so I'm gonna have it.
Okay.
Chug, 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 chug.
Okay. So
chug,
Bazir and
chug,
Fabius.
chug.
What about Jordan and Dak? What are you doing?
I'm just watching this mess unfurl.
Okay. So it's going to be, was it 2 silver pieces for mead? So how many more meads are you going to have each? You will keep it coming as long as you want it.
I will have one more, but I'm going to keep feeding Basia as much meat as you want.
Yeah, how much are you going to have?
Well,
Could
I was
Bazir,
gonna
could
say
you make,
one more.
Could you make an
but-
intelligence roll for me, please, but with disadvantage?
Oh no!
Roll for peer pressure.
Oh no! Well, I think Fabius is quite persuasive. So that's a 7.
Okay, he is. Well, you think it's probably quite a good idea to drink this because you are the big butch fighter in the group.
I'll show you guys how it's done.
Okay, so you drain it, and as soon as you drain it, Fabius puts another one in front of you.
I
You
just
drain that as well.
drank
Can you make
this.
another Constitution roll for me, please?
Okay,
Fabius, you're carrying a dragonborn upstairs.
12.
Okay, so you're managing to keep it down. You really are starting to feel quite sick, though, and that's another point of exhaustion.
Oh no!
I'll put my hand over it when he tries to reach the next one. I was like, I think you've had enough, mate. Besides, it's traditional for the husband to carry the wife upstairs. Hey, 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 hey.
Come on, Bazir, jump on.
Okay. You know I'm drunk enough to attempt this, right?
I will minor illusion a Womble where he's sitting, and then I will just move out from my chair. I'll move out of my chair, minor illusion of Womble, ready to accept the Bazir.
I will climb aboard.
Okay, and you collapse the chair that's underneath it. Oh, the barman. What you doing? You pay for that?
He's my husband. I can break him if I want.
I think you, sir, have had enough.
Oh, okay.
Don't tell my husband what to do. How dare you?
So that's another 2 silver pieces for a chair. To be repaired. I hope somebody's keeping a tally of this.
I've got
Yeah,
to be fair.
He's writing this all in a book.
All right, to bed.
Okay, so it's probably sort of middle late afternoon now. So you spend a while here eating, drinking, and being silly. So you're going to have an early night, yep? Because, yep.
Yeah, because
Okay.
I think Bazir needs all the recovery he can get now.
Yeah, I don't think
Now,
we've got a choice now.
Can you see any of the bedrooms?
Not yet.
No.
Oh, no,
Okay,
yeah.
so there is. So Bazir and Womble are together, yeah?
Yes.
There we go.
Ah.
If the
Who's
room
gonna
isn't
go
knocking,
next?
Don't come and knocking.
I'll go next.
Who on your own, yeah?
Or if anyone wants to share with me.
Yeah, I'll share.
Okay. And Dak, are you on your own?
Oh, that was me that said that. Sorry. Yeah.
Sorry, was it? I beg your pardon.
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah.
So Jordan,
Yeah, I'll take the room on my own.
there you go. You get the nice one.
Dak,
Yay.
thank you. Thank God it's you. Jordan snores.
Okay. So you're tired. You've had a long day. Roach is in a stable which is quite heavily barred, almost fortified. Who's done that? Oh God.
I can't-
Bazir, could you make a charisma saving throw for me, please?
Certainly.
What's going on?
6.
Okay.
This is
You
awesome.
are increasingly enamoured
Drag
with
your
Womble.
character over that other room and you'll see.
You're increasingly enamoured with Womble. There we go.
Oh no, he's in bed. I'm just swooning him.
So I'll let you two role play that if you wish, but you can do that on your own time. Okay, so the sun goes down, it gets dark. You hear activity in the inn, people there, but most of you are tired. Bazir is already snoring. Okay, just like he's doing that. Bazir is snoring. Fabius and Dak in the same room. Who's having There's one bed and there's floor.
I'll let Dak have the bed because
Okay,
I
Thank you
can
very
sleep
much.
comfortably on the floor tonight.
okay, and Jordan, you're on your own. Yep.
Yep.
Okay, so what you're going to do, it's you've had food. Food is brought to your rooms by this young elf girl. Womble is doing cartwheels again, and it gets late, and you decide to have an early night. Unless you want to do anything at all before you go to sleep.
I'm too drunk to do anything, so no.
Okay. So it is nighttime. You're sleeping. Womble, are you in the bed or is Bazir in the bed?
Bazir's in the bed.
I fell asleep
I'm
there.
making the smell of like nice, like sleeping smells, like lavender and
Yeah.
chamomile and.
So he's
Okay.
snoring away. Okay.
Excellent.
It is nighttime. Now I'm just going to do something now. And let's do that. Now some of you won't be able to see now. Some of you have lost their vision, yeah?
I have lost my vision.
You can't see anymore. So what I'm going to do is it is nighttime. It is a quiet night. You're all jarred awake by a scream.
Ugh.
Yay.
No, Womble, I was joking. Ah,
No, I'm Bazir.
Bazir, you are still sleeping.
Okay.
Unless you can make a Constitution roll for me, please.
Okay.
Can I shake him awake to help him?
You can do.
Natural 20.
Doesn't
Oh
need
well,
help.
he comes. He's got his soldiers training. He just instantly awake.
Such a
Okay.
man.
So basically, Fabius and Bazir have both lost 1 point of exhaustion.
okay.
Yep.
Okay. So you hear this scream. Fabius, you got your passive perception is what?
My passive is 15.
15. It is within this building.
Oh shit! Did you hear that, Dak?
Yeah, I heard the scream. Yeah, I don't know where it's coming from.
Oh, I feel a lot better now.
Okay. You have now officially you've had a long rest.
Hey.
Okay. So you're all
I
built
will.
up.
I would say, Dak, follow me, and I'll try and reach my way over to the door because it's pitch black, isn't it?
It is pitch black.
Yeah, so I'm going to reach my way over to the door and see if I can open it.
Okay. Where are you?
I'm here, in the top room.
Yep. Actually, the door is down here. Can you? I don't know if you can see.
Perfect. I walk right there. No, that's accurate. I go to the wrong side of the room first because I can't see.
Yep. Okay, go to the door. Okay, so what I'd like people to do is, could you just do an initiative order for me, please, to see what people are doing?
Can do.
Ah, right. So we use the little thingy, don't we? Okay.
Oh my god.
I've got to put you on the thing first of all. Get rid of that.
Oh, it worked first time that time.
Hey.
Right now.
Although Baziz didn't.
Bazir?
Yes, I haven't appeared on there yet. I can try again. Oh, I'll just input it. That's fine. Cool.
Okay. So, Womble, what are you going to do?
It's pitch black, right?
Pitch black.
Can I at least see Bazir? He's pretty close.
It is completely dark. The windows are small, but it's pitch black outside.
Can I take, kind of knowing the bearings of the room, I'm sleeping on the table with the cushion,
Yep.
with a pillow, and take one step towards the bed
Yep.
and just reach out.
Okay.
And if I can, I am going to twin spell dark vision for him and myself if I can touch.
That's not my tail
Bazir.
you're grabbing.
That's not the sword.
I'm more than happy to make a roll, like some sort of roll to try and touch Bazir.
It's only a small room.
Okay, so I twin spell dark vision on him and myself. That's okay. That's 2 sorcery points
Okay.
now. So we both have dark vision now.
So you both got dark vision.
Yeah,
You
so
should
we
both
can
have
see.
dark vision now.
Wonderful. That worked nicely.
Okay.
I also so I've only used 5 foot.
that was
so-
that will count as difficult terrain because it was dark.
Okay, so that's 10. I know the door is there. Can I walk towards the door?
The door is
Sorry.
here.
That's
the door.
Okay, so that's 10, 15, 20. Can I poke my head around the door to see what I see?
You can do.
Do I see... Oh my god, I see a slither of light. There's monsters, I need help.
On the way.
That'll be the end of my turn if I don't see anything immediately in there. Of a glance.
Okay. You don't see anything there.
Cool, that's me done.
Just bear with me 1 second. Okay. Who's next? Fabius.
Right, I will open the door and see if I
Okay.
can step outside.
So you open the door. Okay. So it is very dark. So you really can't see where you're going.
Yep.
Can you actually see anything on the map at all?
No, it's all black at the moment.
Okay. So you've gone south. You've run into Womble.
Ow! Oh, who's there?
I am one ball.
Oh my god. Oh,
Ah!
it's you, Womble. What's going
That's-
on? Was that you?
It could be me. Yes, it is me. Don't touch me like that. I am saved Bazir.
What?
Huh?
Okay. So you've stumbled into him and you've had a quick discussion. Are you doing anything else?
Did you hear the scream? Also, you can give me that night vision thing. Can you still do that?
You'll have to pay me.
How much?
And wait about 50 gold, and you have to wait about 6, 12, 18, about 18 seconds or so.
I could do that. I mean, so what was it? What's the scream? Someone in danger? Are we in danger?
Probably.
Okay. Right. So who's next? Bazir.
Yeah. Okay.
You've been pulled awake from your sleep.
Yep.
And you wake up and suddenly this room, it's got a slightly purplish hue to it. You can't see the colours, but you can see.
Okay, I fell asleep very drunk last night. Where
Yeah.
is Nightbane?
Make an investigation roll to try and find him, because you can't remember where you put him.
Nope, I didn't think I'd be able to. Okay, so that is 12.
12. Nightbane is right under your bed.
Under bed. So I would like to pick up Nightbane, but I don't want it to light up. So hopefully it's still in its scabbard, and I
It's
can just
still in its
pick it up.
scabbard. Yep.
Wicked. I will do that, and if I have, and then I will move in the direction of Womble.
Can you see?
He has given me.
Nightbane.
Sorry. Yes, I can. I can see on the map.
Move
Yeah.
yourself then.
So I will come over to the doorway.
Yep.
Um,
And see, there's two people sort of. You can see in front of you that Fabius is literally fallen into Womble.
okay, I can't see them on my map unless. Do I have to go through
And
the
you
door to
can't,
see
you
it?
can't see him.
Okay, cool.
Okay, I'll let you say that you can see them there.
All right, wicked. Okay, so I'll go in there and just quickly say, for the moment, let's stay quiet as we can. I don't actually have my armor on, so for once I might be somewhat stealthy. Let's see, and see what we can see.
Okay, so you're going to try and be stealthy, are you? With these people sort of fighting over each other behind you and talking. Okay, make a stealth roll.
Well, I mean, as in when we go searching. As of now,
Okay,
no.
all right. Okay. Jordan,
I'm going to assume I can't see anything at all.
you can't see anything at all.
I will light up one of the torches that I carry with me, so I can see.
So you need to. So you don't actually have it with you, but you got your pack there.
Yeah.
So I'll let you do that.
Yep.
So light up a torch. Okay.
Yep.
Um,
And then head out the room.
okay. So you light up a torch, and that will be your action doing that.
Yep.
So you just got the torch. That's it. Yep.
Yeah, just torch a moment.
Okay.
Well, I have one of my swords with me, but
Okay. You're lying down at the moment as well.
okay.
Well, you're not going to have your sword in your bed, are you?
I don't trust a lot of people.
Okay. Well, your free action was to pick up your torch,
Okay.
and your action was to light it.
Right. So I'll just have torch then,
Yep.
and I don't suppose I can get up because that'll still be an action, wouldn't it?
The get up will be half your movement.
Okay. I shall get up and I will head towards the door. So that's what.
And the
10,
door's here.
5, 10, and I can't open it because I have no action.
You can't open it. You don't have enough to open it. No.
No, I will stay there.
Okay.
I'm quickly on to the bathroom whilst the others have their turn.
Okay. Dak.
Okay, I am going to make my way out the door. Am I on top of someone? I can't tell.
So that's going to be a difficult terrain there because there's a lot of people there.
Oh, okay. I couldn't tell if there was already people out in the hallway or whatever.
Yeah. No, it's all
That's
right.
fine.
Can you
Okay.
see? Oh, you've got dark vision, haven't you?
I have, yes.
Yeah. So you can let yourself move yourself back again because it stops the light coming through. So you can go through that door, but you can see the door there, and there's people. There's a lot of people there.
Right, okay. I will just stand in the doorway then, and I'll wait for everyone else to shuffle out.
Okay, cool. And just do that. Wrong button. And these one. So, just got to play with you. It's really horrible when you just hear dice is rolling in the background, isn't it?
It's a
It
bit
is,
unnerving, yeah.
and the sound music as well of spiders skittering from right ear to left ear was fucking horrifying.
What, the spiders?
Oh, I hate that
Spiders
sound.
from Mars. So let's just get rid of that. Let's do that one. Okay. So we do that. And we do that. And we do this. And we do this. We do that, and we do this. Okay, Womble. Back to you.
Yes. Can I step into the room proper? If that's okay.
Can you step into the room proper? Okay, go for it.
And
Oh no, that's outside.
okay.
Can't go that way.
Okay, can I go? Which way do I go? Through Bazir?
You have to go through Pazir, yeah.
Okay, so it's 5, 10, and is that? Ah!
Okay. You go into a. You hear a scream from Womble.
Womble will just go fucking mental. Run over here if I have enough room.
So, as you run, he doesn't want you to go anywhere.
Who is he?
Can you see?
I can see. I can see that. Yes, I can see that bugger.
So he is going to go.
Attack of opportunity.
Oh, and you run in into the space. In front of you, you see what you see because nobody else has seen that.
Yes.
And you try and run away, and you feel a stabbing pain in the back of your calf.
Ouch! Fucking pricks.
Because you take 7 points of damage.
Oof.
Could you make a Constitution saving roll for me, please?
I can. Give me 2 seconds. Constitution saving throw. Ah, it's a natural 1.
Okay, and it's okay. So, dear.
In fact, can I? It's a bit too late, really.
6 damage. Another 6 damage.
Oh. Okay. Do I still have my action left?
Yeah. You still have your action left, yeah?
Okay. I'm going to go full metal, crazy mode. I'm just going. I'm going to do a. What is it? It's scorching ray.
Okay.
And I'm going to target.
Can I? I'm just going to tell you what you see. So the others you can't see this. You see here, wrapped up, mummified, Yehudi, who was the barman.
Mm.
On top of him, you see him. And you see this one here, which is much bigger than the other ones you've seen before. And over here, there's another one.
But these 2 big buggers here, right?
There's 2 big buggers, yeah.
Yeah, I'm really not interested in them. I'm more interested in this guy in front of me. He's the one that bit me.
Yep.
So I'm going to do a scorching ray here,
Yep.
here. So to the one in front of me and the 2 big ones.
Okay.
Actually, no, sorry, I wouldn't see that one to my left immediately. So I'll go that one.
You can see
That
all
one.
of the, you can see
That one.
these. You can see these 3.
Yeah,
you
but
can see those 4, yeah.
yeah. So I'm going to go for that one,
Okay.
that one,
Do the first attack then.
and that one. Right. So I'll roll 3d20.
Do the first one for this one.
Okay, so that is a 5 plus a 6. Which
Nobody
is
else
11.
has a clue what you're talking about.
No, that's 11 to hit.
11 to hit. That's a miss.
Okay, the next one is 17 to hit.
That's on the big one here, yeah?
Yep.
The one by the candle, yeah?
Yep.
Okay, 17, yeah? That's a hit.
And the last one is a 6.
That's a miss.
Okay, so that's only 1. Sorry, I just lost my character sheet. So he takes. Where is it?
And they're 1d10 each, is it?
So I think with Scorching Ray. Oh god, where is it? There it is. No, Scorching Ray. He takes 2d6.
Okay.
And 2d6. He takes 12 fire damage.
12 fire damage. Okay. You hear this. The rest of you hear this screech. Okay. He's taken some damage. This one you've missed, and this stool is now on fire. This one you've missed, and it's hit the wall here, but the wall doesn't catch because the wall is made out of stone. Okay. So this is starting to here. That's fire. Okay. Okay. Do anything else?
That's me done. I am terrified right now.
Okay. Who's next then? So, Fabius.
I can't see shit, so that's 10, 15, 20.
I'm going to count it as
25.
difficult terrain because it's you can't. You had to move through some Bazir. So you ran into Bazir.
I doubled that.
Okay, all right. So you
Um,
get through the door, and you get to the door, and you see that right in front of you.
okay. Um, right. Dagger King comes out, and I will launch at this spider in front of me.
Okay, launch at the spider in front of you. Go for it.
So that is a natural 1.
You miss. You suddenly come into bright light, which is dazzling you, and you miss. And this thing in front of you just backs away. Anything else?
I'm going to use my last 5 movements to get in between Womble and the spider.
Okay.
Hero.
Vizier.
Yes, I'm going to bring out Lightbane.
Okay.
Feel like now is the time, and I'm going to make my way to this doorway over here.
Come, Daddy, come.
So you got Nightbane on, yeah?
Nightbane is out. Right, there are spiders in here.
Don't give it away.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Oh dear.
So have you got Nightbane on? Is it? You can actually see Nightbane's working now, yeah?
Yep, absolutely. So I'm going to stand next to this little chappy here.
Yeah.
And does drawing Nightbane count as my action?
No. It's free.
Okay, free action. So I'm going to whack him.
Well, you had actually the door. I must say this door is now open.
Okay,
You've been through it. Okay.
wicked.
Mike, do you want to take away the damage that I did then? Because I would have opened up that door, which would have been my action.
No, it's a free action opening a door.
Okay.
You can have one interaction with one thing in the environment.
Okay. Cool. Sorry.
Okay, so I will smack this guy and hopefully actually hit him. That is a 17.
That's a hit.
Okay. That is a 12.
Okay. So you've hit that spider. It doesn't like being hit. You chop 2 of its legs off, and it looks mortally wounded, but it is still there and it's still standing.
Okay, I am going to unwavering mark it. So if it attacks anyone else, it has disadvantage.
Okay. And you got your shield up, yeah, or not?
Actually, it's completely up to you whether I pick that up
You
or not.
pick up your shield, so your sword you could use two-handed, of course.
Okay, so if I didn't pick up my shield, that would have been another 2 damage.
Well, it would have. Is it another? You get +2.
It's basically if I used the sword two-handed, it would have done 1d10 as opposed to 1d8, unless you'd rather I just roll it again.
Let's do 1d10 damage then. That's whatever modifiers you got.
Right, okay. So it would have been 15 damage.
Okay. So you chop 2 of its legs off. At the last moment, you use your other hand and you push it forward, and it goes right through its abdomen. It squeals. It squeals as it goes down in front of you.
Don't
Pinned
touch my
to the
one
chair
ball.
behind it. Okay. You doing anything else?
That's it.
Jordan.
Having heard all this commotion, I am going to.
So what have you got? You got your torch on you at the moment, haven't
Yes,
you?
just talk.
Is that it? That's all you got? Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
But as I've heard all this commotion, it's pretty unwise to go out without a sword. So I'm going to go back, pick my sword up. That's 15 feet, and then back to the door. And then I am going to listen carefully in case there's anything outside.
Okay. Make a perception roll then, please.
Yep, 3.
Okay. 3. All you
Yes.
hear is shouting noise and there's and screaming and shouting.
Doesn't really help.
No.
Well, I suppose I will open my door.
You open the door.
Yes.
As you open the door, the pathway behind you, there's this great big black thing in front of you, glistening in your torchlight are these fangs.
Yay.
Can you see what I can see?
Yeah,
I
I
can't.
can see the front of it.
You hear a scream coming from Jordan. Dak, what are you doing? Sorry, John, you doing anything else?
Is there anything else I can do?
Pray.
Well, actually, can I not? As a bonus action, I'm going to use Slayer's Prey because it looks pretty big on my screen. As a
It's
bonus
open.
action, you can designate one creature you can see within 60 feet. The first time each turn that you hit that target with a weapon attack, it takes an extra 1d6 damage.
Yes, you can do that.
I shall do that as my bonus, and then I will pray to the new gods, the old gods, and the seven gods.
Okay, Dak, you'll go.
Oh, Kadaki, is this hallway clear yet? Yes. 1, 2, 3.
Hey, Chris, have you seen what we've seen yet?
No, well, shit.
Come join us.
Fuck.
You haven't
Mike,
seen what
bravo.
Jordan's seen.
Oh,
Well,
Well-
that got out of hand quick.
yeah, Mike, bravo, by the way. This is incredible. I love the suspense.
Okay. Right. So let's.
So I'm going to describe what you can see. So what you see, Dak, is you see him, which is bigger than the ones you saw before. Him, bigger than you saw before, is a dead one which had been pinned to a table. There is a stool here on fire. There is a candle burning, single candle burning on the desktop here. There is a mummified. There is a figure that looks like a mummy, completely wrapped up in bandages here. There is a small spider working, sort of wrapping it around with its front legs and spinning webs around it. And you also hear a scream from Jordan's room.
Okay. It's rather a lot to take in. Can I see?
Oh yeah,
Can I see this
I
one?
spent hours putting this together.
This is awesome.
Can I see this one from where I am, or is the
You
bar in the
can.
way?
He's actually on. He's actually on him.
Oh, okay.
So he's actually wrapping him around.
Okay. I will frostbite him. That makes sense, I think. Numbing frost to form in one creature that you can see within range. Target must make a Constitution saving throw. On a failed save, 1d6.
Okay.
And it has disadvantage on that. Right, yes, so yes, it needs to make a Constitution saving throw. And 12 is what it needs to be.
Constitution saving throw. Yeah.
Yes, please.
That is an 8.
Yeah, it fails. So it takes 1d6. So it takes 4 damage.
Yeah.
And it has disadvantage on the next weapon attack roll it makes before the end of its next turn.
Okay, that's cool. Doing anything else?
No, I'm just going to sort of take it in.
Okay. Well, that is the end of that round.
Oh.
Okay. You sort of came in and they weren't quite expecting you. I'm going to stop there if that's all right.
Okay.
Yeah.
'Cause you haven't seen what trouble Jordan's in.
Save the
Oh, that's so far. Oh, I wish I could
please
show you
tend
the
to pokey
screen.
pokey, depending if the dice will let me.
Well, you didn't hear him. That's because it's completely stationary. You could have heard the dripping of venom, I suppose.
They'll hear the dripping of blood.
Ominous.
Okay.
Right.
So we're gonna stop there. I'll keep that turnover for next time because the spiders go next.
Yep.
Okay.
And there's a lot of them. And Bazir, you remember you still got 1 point of exhaustion, don't you?
I certainly do. You said we'd
Yeah.
lost one
You
each,
lost one. You
and
got-
I was
you
on
got-
2.
Yeah. Okay. That's cool. So there we are.